How to lose weight this summer. First of all, you should be proud of yourself for watching a video like this when you could be spending your time scrolling on Facebook or on Instagram or doing other things, but instead you chose to watch a video to help improve your looks and take care of yourself, so good on you for that. So I've always had like a pretty average physique. I've never been fat, but I've never had visible abs or looked amazing or shredded or anything like that. So for this summer I wanted to look good and feel confident for if I go to the beach or anything. I like the way I look. So I'll show you an image of what I looked like just a few months ago, and I'll show you an image of what I look like now. So the way to lose fat isn't with some magic pill or any fast life hack or solution that takes 1 week or everything you see online. It's more of a slow process, and the best way to explain it is you need to eat less calories than you are burning. So it basically means everyone burns a certain amount of calories every single day. For me, for example, just because I know I've been tracking calories for a little while, I know that my body burns an average of 3,000 calories a day. So that means, and I'll explain later how to know that, how to know how many calories you're burning and how to track your calories. So my body loves to burn 3,000 calories, and calories, all that means is it's a unit of measurement for energy, basically. So your body needs calories, it needs energy to move your muscles and everything. So if my body burns 3,000 calories a day and I'm eating 3,000 calories a day, like on average, I won't gain any weight, I won't lose any weight. So if I'm eating 3,000 calories for the next 2 months, and I'm with the amount of exercise and the how active I am and everything, I only burn 3,000 calories, then nothing changes, right? So I'm just basically maintaining. But if I'd like to lose weight, I need my body to use up more energy than I'm providing it, than I'm eating. So if I'm eating, let's say 2,500 calories, that's 500 calories every single day that my body's looking for, that it needs. So it's gonna go use my fat as energy and other things as well, but you'll notice more your fat is getting used and you're losing fat because that body is using it as energy to give your muscles energy and everything to move, right? On the other side, if I were to eat more than I'm burning, let's say I'm eating 4,000 calories, I have an excess of 1,000 calories every single day that's staying in my body. So that's building up fat inside of me, which is what I don't want, obviously. So I'm sure you've heard online people say before they're going on a cut, or they're going on a bulk, or they're just maintaining. So what a cut means is you're eating less calories than you're burning. A bulk just means you're eating more calories than you're burning. To find out how many calories your body is burning every single day, to figure out how many you need to, like the baseline where you maintain and how to go under it, how to go above it, to figure out this number here, there's a few different ways. You can look up online calculators for like TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. That's how many calories your body burns by just living, breathing, exercise, everything you do on a daily basis, right? There's calculators you can go on there where you enter your age, your height, your daily activity level, and weight and stuff like that, and it'll give you a guess, like an estimate, a number. So when you guess that number, let's say it's 2,500 calories, you use that number to then like base how, if you want to gain weight or lose weight, for example. So if it's 2,500 calories and you're trying to lose weight, you would then need to eat less than that every single day. And the way to do that is by the easiest way to do that, which you can try without it, but it's hard, but you need to track your calories. So you can either count the calories on everything you're eating with a pen and paper, or the easiest way, which is what I like to do, is use an app specifically for that, where you can scan the barcode on something and it'll tell you how many calories, and it makes an entry so you can see it easily and see how many calories you're at throughout the day. The one that I personally like to use is called MyFitnessPal. It makes it very easy for me to use, for me to track my calories. So on MyFitnessPal, I can set a goal. Like for me, is right now it's 2,500 calories actually. And whenever I eat throughout the day, like if I go eat a banana or get some milk or steak or whatever, you can type the food you're eating and the amount in grams or the amount on the packaging. You enter it and it tells you how many calories there is and how many protein and everything you need. So all I need to do every single day is just make sure I don't pass 2,500 calories. And since my body burns 3,000 a day on its own with activity and everything, as long as I eat 2,500 calories, I know I will be losing weight, like for sure. I believe it's 3,500 calories a week to burn that you need to burn to lose 1 pound of fat. So by being in a 500 daily calorie deficit, I'm gonna burn 1 pound of fat every single week. And it's been working clearly. So it's very easy to do once you track your calories. Another way you could lose weight is by just trying to replace foods with, like on the back of the packaging, you see like the calorie amount is trying to replace foods or drinks with stuff that's lower calories. So for example, if you drink Coca-Cola every day, we'll say, try to get the diet version. Sure, it might not taste as good, but you're gonna lose weight. If every day, let's say you drink a Coca-Cola and you eat a bagel, let's say, right? If that's your diet every single day and you remove one of those things, of course you're going to lose weight. Like you need to remove an amount of calories from your day. So if you've been at 180 pounds for the past 6 months, that means like nothing's changing. That means you're eating the same amount of calories that you're burning. So something needs to change, right? So if you've got too much fat, you're trying to lose fat, you need to eat less. Another thing I'd like to mention is that while you can eat less calories than your body burns, you can also burn more calories and still eat the same thing. And if you burn more calories, then you're going to lose more weight. This way of burning fat is more difficult because obviously you have to put in more effort. You have to train or do cardio or whatever. Cardio is a very popular way of trying to lose weight, but in my opinion, cardio is better for the benefits of cardiovascular health and less of weight loss, because in an hour of cardio, you don't lose enough to make a significant difference. You can eat back what you burned in cardio with like 2 Oreo cookies. So what I would personally recommend would be to start training for muscle hypertrophy, which means training to build muscle, training with intensity and in the objective of obtaining muscle. By doing that, gaining more muscle, your body naturally needs more energy because you have more muscle mass that needs to move and require energy and stuff. Another thing about muscle is the more muscle you have, even with the same amount of body fat, you'll look better and you'll actually look like you have less fat. So like for example, I've got this friend that's like 120 pounds. He's small, he's not very big, right? And he told me that he wanted to go on a cut and he was fat, and I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, look at you, like you're tiny, right? But he showed me a photo of him without a shirt off, and I know what he means. He does have visible fat on his stomach area and a little bit on his arms and whatever, but at the same time, he doesn't have any muscle at all. So if he built muscle, if he trained his abs or if he trained arms or whatever, then he'd have something under that layer of fat, right? So it would fill in and that skin would be tighter around his muscles, so he would look better and he would look less like he has less fat, right? That type of physique is what I call skinny fat, is when you're so small you don't really need to lose weight, but at the same time you still look a bit chubby and fat, so it's kind of a weird mix, right? What I would recommend you to do after watching this video is to go on your app store and just type MyFitnessPal or another similar calorie burning app. Once you do that inside the app, when first signing up, I think it asks you for your age and your weight and height and everything. It kind of calculates based on your goal. It'll ask you if you want to lose weight, gain weight, whatever. It'll give you a number of calories you should be eating for what you want to achieve, and just try to follow that for 2 weeks, see how it goes, and you should notice the scale going down if you're eating less calories than you're burning. And yeah, that's it. I hope that you learned something from this video, and thanks for watching.